Um, we're either entering a dark ages or a renaissance.
Yeah,
One of the two.
that's what we're looking
It's
at.
really hard to tell which. What?
That's what we're looking at.
Yeah, it's one of the two. I can't tell what it is. I don't know which direction it's, I'm not so sure we have an influence on it. It's like, are we in a dark age or
Yeah.
are we entering one?
Hmm.
That's a really good question. Are we in one or are we entering one?
Well, I
A
like.
good example a good argument for why we might be in one is like Facebook.
Hmm.
You don't really want the government to be in control of something as powerful as Facebook. At the same time, you don't really want Zuckerberg to be in control of something as powerful as Facebook. At, and yet, you don't really want to take the shine off the diamond that is Facebook. What do you do? None of our answers are actually valid in this fucking point.
Right.
So,
Even if we start a successful social media company, it's just going to get bought by Facebook.
yeah, but that's not really my point. My point is like socialists, communists, most lefties would say the state should, in some way, shape, or form, make Facebook utility and regulate it, which I don't think there's any other way around it, but
It's
that's
it's
not really all that good of a thing.
right. I do believe it should be treated as the public square, but it's a public utility that should belong to everyone. But I'm against any kind of censorship. Like for example, like a few months, like 2 months ago, like a bunch of QAnon stuff got taken down,
Yeah,
and like that might be
and I think they're idiots, but
so what?
they get the right to say whatever dumb shit they get to say.
Yes,
Like that's their right to, and it's my right to laugh at them. And God damn it, please stop taking my entertainment from me.
yeah, it's fun.
It's funny.
I have fun with it. I listen to a podcast called QAnon Anonymous, and they are making a living off of making fun of those guys, which is
Really?
cool. Yeah,
Which is great. That's awesome, dude. But you don't even really, the jokes are right there, dude. You don't have to even say anything or do anything.
it's all
Anyway,
good.
that's just my opinion. I'm sorry. If if two of the 12 of you just turned me off, I'll apologize before you turn me off.
All right, guys, fellow revolutionaries. That's not Bob Bobson talking. That's Elmo talking. I'm sorry. Elmo, sorry.
Well, sorry.
Bob Bobson is not fucking sorry.
Oh, a little bit. I'm not trying to piss them off, but it's like nihilistic hopefulness.
Elmo didn't mean to take down the Empire.
Well, I but yeah, I do. I, I really do think that's the only question. Are we going into a dark age or are we going into a renaissance? We can one of the two things. And I think blockchain is the answer to freaking Facebook, Google, and all that shit. Decentralize it completely. Keep the structure, but make sure it's being ran essentially by everybody, and everybody has to consent to it.
Just a real quick drop on blockchain. It's basically unhackable. Every if you can't hack every single person's computer, that's what's so great about blockchain.
It's it's a little bit more than that,
I know, but I wanted to
but
glaze
yeah,
over it.
it's the main thing is that it's lateral, is that it's decentralized and out of control.
Yeah,
It can't be censored. Although you could, in theory, like Facebook, only see what you want to see. Um, and there wouldn't be any algorithm. Um, there wouldn't really be any way to affect what you see all that much. You'd have to actually seek what you would want, which would make it a lot more. Any algorithm that you would have would be local. You would have complete control of it. So if you had, somebody else that was able to write that kind of code, and those kinds of things were able to. What would come across your feed, if you were able to, you would have complete and absolute control of it. With not very much technical skill, it really wouldn't take all that much. I think. I think that's really the only way to solve that problem. Just saying. But that would be, but that's not even on the table. Nobody's even considering that idea, and that tells me that we're going into one of the two things. We're either entering a dark ages, or we're entering a renaissance. We're breaking out of a dying paradigm and going to expand into a new one that actually encompasses all of the flaws that we have.
All right, I'm actually biased on that, and since this is our first ever bonus episode, I'm not only shirtless but reclining in a recliner. But I'm biased towards the Renaissance because I'm an Aquarius, and this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, after all.
Well, yeah,
Kind of a thin joke, but
I'm, I don't know. I go back and forth. Um, because people seem to be getting tricked by Q, for instance. That's the most deeply flawed freaking. People seriously think that Trump is smart enough to play 4D chess and win?
I had a theory for a minute that like Q was artificial intelligence toy that was given to him to give him something to do. Makes sense.
It makes sense, but yeah, I'm just saying, like, really? Really?
Even then, it wouldn't mean anything.
I mean, and even if it was, like, how does, I don't understand how you can square all of the circles there. I don't get it. I've listened, I've heard, I've read, I've thought, and I just don't, I mean, I don't get it. Doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. It doesn't reconcile with any of the things that I'm seeing. And I'm not like one of those orange man bad guys. I really don't care. I really don't.
I'm tempted to use a real name here because you gotta bake the crumbs, man. You gotta bake the crumbs, otherwise you don't even have any idea.
I mean, like,
Dumb. It's so dumb.
yeah, like, I don't get it. I don't. Okay, fine. I'm gonna bake some crumbs. Maybe I'll, maybe I'll figure it out. But I doubt it, man. Because really, I can't even watch politics anymore, man. Like, I've been watching this shit for a long time, and like, and I've seen some shit. I've seen some dumb ass shit. I mean, dumb fucking shit, man. But this takes the cake.
Or it takes the salad because what you're really trying to do is make croutons. Boom.
Dude, this is the cake is a lie, man. This takes the cake and there is none. Like, I'm mad. Like, Marie Antoinette told me that there would be fucking cake, dude. And I'm building a guillotine, and that's actually true.
Different kind of cake.
No. Well, okay, yeah, because cake wasn't wedding cake in France, but it was actually food, kind of like beer was in Egypt. But still, the point is,
Beer. Wait. Cheers to Egypt.
Oh, I don't know. Egyptian beer was more like soup.
This is malt liquor. Probably not good for me.
Yeah, probably not. But hey, how can you call this a fine establishment if you don't serve Schlitz malt liquor?
What? You got no Schlitz malt liquor?
That stuff is nasty. Was nasty. I haven't seen it in a long time. Is there actually Schlitz anywhere? I haven't seen it in a while.
I've
It's
seen it
been
pretty recently.
really? Wow. I haven't seen it in quite some time.
I actually want to start a company and make my own liquor. I don't want
Yeah.
to give away too many details since we're on the show right now.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah,
yeah, yeah. No
be
problem,
on
no
the
problem.
lookout. Be on the lookout.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I will be on the lookout. Just make sure that you make rum.
Well, I think everyone already knows that.
Okay.
Everyone that knows me, yeah,
I'm
it's
just
gonna
saying, dude.
it's gonna be
I,
right.
I'm just saying, dude. Help a guy out. Anyway, um, like I was saying, yeah, it's kind of hard to watch right now. It's 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 jaw-droppingly dumb. It really is. I don't know. Do, I said it last time. Does it seem to you? I really want to know. Does it seem to you like everybody's trying to throw the election?
Yeah, I said it. Who's gonna win when everyone's trying to lose?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like, even the Democrats win if Trump wins because they pull in more donor funds and they get more airtime on cable news networks just to bitch about Trump
and
and
they don't even have to actually
do
bother,
anything.
yeah, bother governing or doing anything.
And they get their world famous Twitter activism.
Yeah,
Woohoo!
yeah, that
It's
helps.
amazing. It's great for
I,
our democracy.
dude, I'm telling you, it's been helping us. It's been helping us out, man. Friggin' all that time, all that time. I um uh one argument I've been seeing a lot of really fundamentally different art recently, like coming out of all kinds of different from all different vectors everywhere, and um, that tells me that we might be going in the direction of Renaissance art. Was a big part of it.
Elmo loves art.
Seriously, for real, for real. I mean, I've been hearing some really incredible music. I've been hearing some for several years now. I've been,
RTJ.
um,
RTJ. Big fan.
yeah, I've been just from all directions.
And you know,
Freaking
RTJ is making their music freely available on purpose.
yeah,
Love those guys. Love it.
good stuff. Um, I ran across these guys, Days and Days. They're they're pretty incredible. So yeah, shout out to those guys. They probably won't hear it, but 12 people will. Anyway,
If we can just get more of that on the show, yeah, we'll be good.
yeah, yeah, I, yeah. We will. We'll be. We'll be doing good things. I hope. I really do. I really do hope that we're going into a good time. But either way, I don't see it going to. It's not going to be comfortable either way. I mean, um, we're going to go through a dark tunnel.
Right.
We're kind of already in the middle of it, to be real. Um, we're just kind of determining the length and intensity.
Yeah. Well, and like I think you and I right now are like really being honest, and I think people will appreciate it. So if you're watching this video, like, subscribe, share.
Yeah, please do, please do. It'll help out. Um, it'll help us out. Do you
Right.
want to cut it?
Well, well, no, I mean we're getting there. But yeah, this is a bonus episode, so I'm not reaching for 30 minutes. But yeah, look, people, we're facing reality. And we're sharing with you our true thoughts, truly how scary it is, truly how challenging it is, and usually we plan ahead and we give citations and we give news articles and we tell you more in-depth stories, but I just really felt like podcasting. This show is real.
Yeah, it's yeah, I haven't really been. Um, I've been kind of doing the best I can to, at least for the last like 2 weeks or so, kind of avoid the news. I just it's so. I mean, I don't really have any citations to give today.
So I guess before we end the recording, I'm asking you and the listeners, should we actually? There's this contest out there for best new podcast. Should I sign us up or what?
well, well, yeah. Um, why not?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you miss 100% of the shots that you never take, right?
Right.
Do it. Do it to it.
All right. Cool. You heard it from Stone Grover himself.
That's Elmo, damn it. Grover.
So, just real
Elmo's
quick,
definitely an anarchist at heart. You can tell.
Grover's an anarchist at heart. I suppose, yeah, he is that. He's that loving little character that just
Yeah,
wants everyone to get along.
yeah. And I personally think Tilly is too.
No, now it all makes sense to me. I was gonna ask you to help it make sense, but it does. Grover's a nice person.
Gro- Grover, no, 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 no. Grover's a nice person and he's cool and everything like that. But no, yeah, he's definitely a materialist.
Oh yeah, he wants you to buy his toys.
Yeah, for sure. So no, it's not Grover, but Elmo's an anarchist. He's just being exploited and he knows it. He was touched in his bad place.
Can you tell me how to get to Anarchy Street? How about that?
I was, I was actually thinking to myself, can you tell me how to get to MHCD, which is the mental health county, county department out here?
All right. Well, we're gonna need Medicare for all before we can even start dreaming about that.
Yeah, yeah, I know, but a guy can dream, can he?
All right, that's the end of the recording. Tune in next time for more painful struggling with reality.
Yay!